Hi everybody, thanks for tuning into another video on TK's Tech Corner. Today we're going to be taking a look at a computer speaker here by a company called Bazivve. This model here is the V30. It's a USB powered stereo speaker, which has got integrated RGB lighting, which we'll take a look at when we test it out as well. So USB powered, and it's got an audio 3.5mm connector. So you can pretty much connect this to any device with a 3.5mm jack, smartphones, tablets, your PC. It is labeled as a PC speaker. Probably be very suitable for someone that's got a monitor, maybe without a built-in speaker, but it's got a headphones jack which passes audio through HDMI, and you could connect it in and use this as your speaker for your monitor. So we're going to just crack this open. I apologize if there's some background noise. I think there's some work going on outside. Right, there we go. So it's a nice size speaker. It's a stereo speaker, which is quite long in length, which is good because that means you're going to get a good wide stereo effect going on there. We can see there's a volume knob on the top as well, which has got a touch control for turning the device on and off and to adjust the volume, which is going to provide very easy access since it's right on the top just there. So it's also got, well, mind you, it's got touch control, but it does also flick through a switch when I'm turning it. So we'll see what that's all about as well. We'll just get this connected up. Make sure there's nothing else in the box. Some paperwork, which I'll keep aside in case we need. We've got there you can see the dual cable with a USB port on it. It's USB-A for power and a 3.5mm headphone jack. And there's nothing else in the box. So I'm just going to get this aside quickly. Oopsie daisy. I'll be breaking my desk in a minute. Right, so initial impressions, very nice. I can see through the grill there, there's a dual speaker configuration. So you've got the woofers or the drivers there, and then the actual main speakers there. I believe these are 12-watt drivers, and they look like pretty decent size as well. I can't tell exactly how big they are from here, but they look like they're going to provide some pretty decent sound. It's got some great reviews already on Amazon. On the back here, nothing needed on the back because all the controls are on the top. On the bottom, you've got some nice soft rubber felt type feet that will provide a bit of traction when it's sat on the desk, so it's not going to slide around too easily. And then on the side, again, nothing needed there other than the lovely RGB lighting, which we're going to see in a minute. So I'm going to probably put this like so, so that you can see what it looks like once the lights are on. I've got my tablet PC here, so we'll just connect this on. I've just picked this because it's got a 3.5mm audio jack, and it's got a USB-A port there on that side as well. So we'll see how this works out for the tablet. I'm just going to quickly loosen this up because I'm going to need a bit more play in the wires to connect this all up. Right, so it may have been better if I actually just stuck give me 1 second. Right, that's better. I'm going to plug this into the USB-C port instead. That means I don't need to start stripping the cables. There we go. Now that's going to go into there. Just to show that with 3.5mm jack connected, let's see if it works without the USB port. I don't think it's going to work. No, we're not going to get any sound out, so it definitely does need power. So you're not going to get away without a power pack if you're using it on a smartphone, for example, or some sort of a splitter that's going to provide power out from your phone or tablet as well, in which case you just have to be wary about battery draining, obviously. But a USB power pack will definitely do the job for you. Right, it's plugged in. You can see the lights there. Looks pretty nice, actually. So there's no control, I believe, to adjust the lighting yourself. If there is, we'll find out. Let's have a very quick look at the paperwork here. LED touch on and off. Right, it does say LED touch, so I think at the top here somewhere. Right, okay, so the touch controller wasn't for the volume. That was my mistake, sorry. So to turn this thing on and off, we're turning this through, and you can feel that the actual switch right at the lower end of the volume knob there, right? And that's turn the volume on and off, so up and down. So you've got a nice smooth volume control there. What you've got here at the front, which is nice to see, is you've got this light button here to actually turn the lights on and off. So you may not want the lights on. Maybe you're in a situation where you don't want the lights glowing and flicking through all these lovely colors. You just want it off, and in that case you can hit that button and the light's going to go off. So it's nice they've included that option to be able to toggle the switch for the lights for on and off. Let's go test something out. I'm just going to put one of my own videos on. Not that I'm a fan of hearing my own voice, but there we go. Right, now you can see that.
Make our simple, smart accounting software your new tax year's resolution.
Right, sound.
Know the V80 Euro, manage cash flow,
very, very
get paid
nice.
faster, and manage payroll.
What you're getting for the price you're paying for this thing, you're not paying an absolute premium price. You're paying a very fair price for a well-built speaker. Very, very good quality. Some nice features with the RGB lighting that you can turn on and off as well. Permanent desk setup here pretty much is what I'm seeing. There you go. You can see that that's really, really nice. Wonder how many pennies I've earned myself while watching that video on my own channel. Skip. Right. You can see that there. Sorry, what I was doing before was just pressing up constantly. That's me listening to my own dulcet tones through the speaker. Really, really satisfying. Honestly, it is clear audio. My voice coming through there really clear. You may or may not be able to hear it. Down, it's just white or ice blue. It looks very, very icy. I don't think that's changing colors. I've turned them up maximum to see if there's any cloudiness or muddiness in the sound. It's not. They're completely clear. The other lighting mode. So I turned them up to the max just to make sure that the sound was completely clear and that it's not muddy or popping or anything like that at all. Absolutely not. 100% crystal clear sound. And I don't really know what more to say about this other than I think it's a great product for the price you're going to pay for it. They're on Amazon for, I believe, around £26 price mark, maybe a bit less. I could be a bit wrong. But I am going to paste the description for these, so the link for these in the description below, in case you're interested in buying a good value speaker for your desk setup. Again, great to plug into a monitor and just forget about them, because in any sound that's routing through the monitor via the HDMI connection is going to get routed through to these speakers. A lot less faffing. So even if you're switching input devices on your monitor, the sound is always going to come through these as long as you've got a HDMI cable connected in. And these will act as your monitor speakers effectively. So you know, you're not going to break the bank with these, but you're going to get a speaker that, to be honest, sounds really, really good. And on that note, I'll turn this off just so I can end the video properly. I will leave when you turn them off, you don't need to turn the light off. The light goes off as well. So probably just worth adding that as a note as well. There you go. So if you've enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. Any comments, please ask them in the questions in the comment section below. If you fancy purchasing them, please head over to my description and hit the Amazon link, and you'll be forwarded to the link where you can purchase this fantastic speaker. The company is worth adding, Bazivve, have also got a host of other products on their Amazon store. It's worth checking out. There's other PC speakers and some other products there as well, which you may or may not be seeing, hopefully, on this channel in the near future. And I thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.